What's going on, everybody? My name is Jeremy Scott, and this is,
Daniel Vickers.
and we are back, baby, for another episode of Jeremy and Daniel Do Real Estate. So, these are the better ones. This is the after for
2100 Lucas.
2100 Lucas Drive, Fort Worth, Texas 76112. If you ever played the lovely and beautiful golf course Meadowbrook, it's in that area. It's very nearby. We're laughing because Daniel and I played it. It needs some work, but we had an extremely fun scramble day. And those of you that know Trace Howard, he sunk a very clutch putt on 18 to win the scramble match. Or was it a chip?
No, it was a long putt. It was
Yeah.
like a 50-foot putt.
Yeah, it shouldn't have happened. Let me put it that way.
Especially with the way he plays golf.
If you know golf, you know handicap. He's probably a 30. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started.
Perfect.
So, real quick, what I'll say, and then turn it over to you. That kind of looks the same as the outside of the last one.
Yes.
Why though? That roof was about $12,000. That foundation was what, $8,000?
Yes, somewhere right around
$8,000. So we're 20 grand into this property without even painting it, without a window, without trim, without anything. So we had to obviously save a little bit of money there, and did it that way. And this one we actually had under contract a few times, right?
Yes.
Two at least, maybe three. Yeah, basically did that, and then take it away from here.
Sure. So what we did for the exterior is, once again, we pressure washed all the brick just to kind of clean it up. New roof, of course, and then the buyer that we ended up closing with was an FHA buyer. So all those little white areas you see around the windows, above it, that little bit of siding and stuff, it was a little bit older paint, so we went ahead and had to paint all of that for FHA guideline purposes and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
It did look a lot cleaner on the outside when we were done, but as far as a big renovation to it, we did not do that.
And the yard looks a lot better. It's cleaner. The bushes. I mean, that has very cute curb appeal, in my opinion.
Yep, we did trim all the bushes and stuff as well, just
Yeah.
to make it a little more organized, not as
Well, if we could have went to the painted it, it would have been better. But look at how big that lot is. It's actually two lots, right?
Correct. It's two lots on a corner lot, and so I believe majority of these properties were 0.15 acres, and this was about 0.34.
Right.
So
which is another reason we thought was good. But
Yep.
yeah, it is what it is.
Yep. But again, on the side here, we also replaced this garage door, completely redid all of that, did all of the work around the garage. That's other areas we had
Look
to
at
paint
those
and
trees,
stuff like
dude.
that.
It's beautiful.
It is. It's a super nice lot. I mean,
In 10 years, that home's gonna be worth 400 grand.
let's see here.
All right, man, look at that. It looks so good.
Yep,
It's the area.
Yep, exactly. So this is that big room that we showed you guys that they had added on. This was where the main foundation issue was. Added all new vinyl wood plank flooring in there, painted the fireplace, just did a complete rehab on it basically.
Yeah.
And
Left
it looks,
the popcorn.
Yep.
Probably should have got it, but I mean, what can you do when you're trying to save costs? This rehab still costs $60-something thousand, and we didn't even paint the outside or the popcorn ceiling.
Yep.
But we had quite a bit of problems pop up on top of the expensive things and the market change, and hey, that was a perfect storm.
Yeah.
But if that were gonna break Daniel and I, yeah, I don't know. We're more resilient than that.
It's the same room from just the other angle here. You can see they have this little nice wet bar over here. Super nice open room that it's a great family room.
Yeah, the fireplace there too,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Beautiful room. Giant, and that looks back over to the kitchen.
Correct. So we did take out that weird post with the little table there.
Yeah.
Just open that up. It was just for one, just making it a little bit more of an open concept as we could, but also it was just in the way and it looked out of place. So
Right.
Definitely took that out. Again, all new flooring throughout here. And this is the little more formal living room here, which probably would end up as a dining room now with that big family room in the back.
Oh, it looks great.
Yep.
I mean, that's a huge house. I think that was what, 2,200, 2,400?
2,300.
Yeah.
23.
And that's the rehab why it was so expensive, right?
Yep.
Remember the formula? $15 for a square foot for cosmetics, up to $35, $40 for heavy rehab. This one ended up being over what? 30? No. 23, 20, it'd be about 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could have been worse.
Kitchen here, painted the cabinets, kind of just redid the cabinet doors. There was some old-timey, the cabinets were salvageable, but there was some like old-timey, kind of like a molding along the top of them. we took that out just to try to freshen them up, modernize them a little bit. Didn't
I
see
don't know
the
why they
need for
did that
them.
in the 60s.
I know.
LSD, I guess.
Let's see here. It was a new built-in stove here, new gas stove. Had to replace that. Again, little
That looks nice.
window here. This was really the back of the house, and then they converted it into that big back room, or not converted it, but added it on.
So is that open or is that a window?
It's open. It's open.
Okay.
Yes.
But it used to be a window.
It used to be a window. Yes. Looking back here again, TV used to go in that little nook right there, but more than likely now is used as like a little china area, something like that.
Yeah.
Nice little dining area,
How cultured.
especially since we had changed the dining room into another bedroom.
Yeah,
you know.
absolutely.
This is where the dining room was. If you guys remember on the flooring here, right, kind of basically where this chair is in the bottom left, that's where that big, the bowed flooring was. We had to fix
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That was we knew that was going to be a cost, but it was more expensive than what we had initially thought.
Big time.
Yep. So fixed that, all new flooring. Closed off. There was an entryway over here to the kitchen. We closed that off, added a closet there, and turned it into another bedroom. This one, just for staging purposes, we staged it as a living room, but the closet's there. It qualifies as a bedroom.
Nice. Yeah, big time.
Yep. Let's see here. This is another bedroom. We refinished the hardwood floors where we could, because original hardwood is always awesome. Gives it a nice homey feel. So refinished it. They look polished. They look really good. New light fixtures, everything like that.
The basics.
Yep, the basics. Uh-oh.
Let's
Here's
see.
the big one,
Oh,
the
nice.
bathrooms,
Look
yeah.
at that bad boy.
So if you
That
guys
turned out
remember,
good.
yeah, this all had yellow tile basically all the way throughout it. The backsplash
No
for
wonder
the
it's so expensive.
exactly. Backsplash for the tub was all yellow tile. It was bashed in where they didn't have, the proper structure, stuff like that. Yellow tile
that's
all
right.
the way around. The tub and stuff here, completely redid it completely.
Yeah,
So,
probably
but,
should have glazed that over, but
yeah,
oh well.
turned out super great, super great.
Is that the half or the master?
This was the
Or the
guest
secondary?
the guest bathroom, yeah, the
Nice.
secondary
Yeah, that
bathroom.
turned out great.
Yes, sir. Another bedroom here, basically the same thing as the previous one. Refinished the hardwood floor, new light fixtures, staged it perfectly. Looks good.
Another bedroom. There's 4 of them, right?
Correct.
4 of them with 2 living rooms or a living and a dining. So
Mhm.
gotta fill up that square footage.
I believe this is the master. A little bit of a bigger bedroom here, and then we'll get to the bathroom. Here's the bathroom. Still had the heater on the top there. We couldn't do anything about that, the fan or whatever you want to call it. But new nice vanity, stuff like that. If you guys remember, this had that teal seafoam green toilet and
Oh, yeah.
tub. Had to rip all of that stuff out. You guys can see the toilet there. And yeah, it turned out a
See.
lot better.
Yeah, so that master looked good. And here's the backyard look. I mean, look at that lot. It's huge.
Yes.
It's
yes.
even bigger right here, but that's what we found a lot of value in. And, unfortunately, they don't all go perfect.
Nope.
So when you have stuff like that to fall back on, it's nice. But at the end of the day, what can you do if the rehab goes up aside from purchase better? And we always go back and analyze every deal and what we're looking. Okay, next time around, what do we do? And we've really been pressing into that the last quarter
Mm-hmm.
with how things have gone.
Definitely.
But yeah, that's fireplace chimney is huge.
Yep,
in the back
fireplace chimney there, and if you guys remember, just to the left on this corner of the house, that's where those bricks were kind of caving in from the foundation issue and stuff like that. We had masonry work there, so
Oh,
looks
nice.
brand new.
there.
Looked
You can
like it
tell
never
because you
happened.
mentioned it,
Yep.
but it's a slightly lighter brick. You see that?
Yeah, yep, you
Yeah.
can.
And
Tried
then
to match it as good as we could. And this is just
Yeah,
again
there
the
you go.
side. It's the left side of the house. Just a massive lot.
huge.
It's
Yeah.
huge. It's huge.
Well, and we're going to keep harping back on it. You can go and buy a home in any area when the market's great, and when it's not great, it's a lot tougher to sell homes in just not the most prestigious school district areas is really the main thing that people want. And that's just reality. Not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but unfortunately it's true. At the end of the day, turned out like a pretty good flip.
Yeah,
They
definitely.
did a good job.
Definitely.
Obviously don't want to wait 6-7 months to barely make anything or technically go slightly into the red, right? But
Right.
that is entrepreneurism. And we like to be real. Everybody comes on YouTube, oh, I did this and this. It's like, no, it doesn't ever work out exactly that way too. I actually like talking about the negative things more because it's like real. Hey, this actually happened. It's not HGTV. We didn't get all of our contractors given to us. We didn't get our products given to us, stuff like that. So anyway, we're just I'm feeling a little dumb. I know our audience needs a smart pick-me-up. We need some of that Daniel wisdom. Some parting ways. What can you do for us?
Well, as far as parting wisdom, a little bit tougher on this one, but what I will say is that we weren't the only ones that were caught with something like this. We were looking at comps in the area as we had it listed, and what we noticed was there was especially one other property that had been completely renovated inside that was super, super nice.
I felt like it looked a little
I would
better
say
than that.
I would say it looked better than the one that we did here.
Yeah.
And it was I also believe a 2-story and basically similar square footage, but they had a price drop from, I think they price dropped it over $100,000, and we closed on ours before they closed on theirs. So,
yeah. Oh man.
Then they ended up price dropping it to lower. They had priced it higher than what we were initially at, and had to price drop lower than what we ended up closing for.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they lost some money, but hey, it happens. It's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Yep.
But thank you for that wisdom, Dan. Well, appreciate you guys watching, listening, whatever you're doing. We will continue to put these forward. We got a lot of properties going and a bunch of new ones in the mix. And I'm really excited to do the next one because it was basically down to the wood and not studs, but the floor was gone. And you could see all the plumbing. And it's a beautiful site. And we'll talk about that why in the next one. So appreciate it. We will see you guys next time. Take it easy.